Hi Chakits, I have been following you and watching your YouTube channel for years.
I have decided to finally relocate to Las Vegas and want to start a new chapter in my life. I know you're the perfect realtor to help guide me to find my next dream home. I am looking for a modern kitchen, large backyard with a pool and a golf course community.
My name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, a licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I help buyers like this all the time, so if you're looking for a licensed professional, give us a call at 702-319-1092 or visit lvhomeexperts.com. Buying a home starts here.
All right, what's up everybody? Another day, another property tour. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. So today I'm here at the landings at Saguaro in the southwest of the Las Vegas Valley. So this is a grand opening. We have four plans here to choose from. We have a total of 7 actually. However, there's only 4 models, but today we're going to be exploring this 17 and 20 model, which features a 2-story, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 with a 2-car garage. This elevation that you see right here, which is the exterior of the home, the color, the style on this one, the elevation is elevation A, and it starts off at $394,990. So this is a gated community that consists of 288 homes. And the builder here is actually KB Home. So let's take a look here. We have a side door. Here's your power box. Here's your sensor for your coach lights. Here's your power box. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go inside the home, because in front of the home right now it's a little bit chilly in the shade. It's about 50 right now here in Las Vegas. As you can see, we got some pavers in the front, and we have some nice stacked stone here. Now that's going to be a upgrade depending on your elevation. The cheapest elevation is probably going to be that elevation over there, where it's just pretty much all stucco. All right, let's go inside. Let's see what this property has to offer. First thing that you'll notice is that you do have an option for a keypad, electronic keypad, okay? Rekey, which is really nice. What's nice about a rekey, if you guys are not familiar with a rekey is, you'll have the original key, but you have this little tiny keyhole here. You can make the adjustments to rekey to a different key. So I'm going to take you straight back into the property. Now in this one, there's a few upgrades on here. I'm going to point them out as we go along. Now I'm going to take you back here and overtalk this music so that way I don't get demonetized. Here we have a 2-car garage. The paint here, keep in mind with the paint is Sherwin-Williams. They used to give you the paint, but however, there's some things that happen with the paint. So now I'm going to say something happened as far as like liability wise. So now they'll give you a coupon for like a gallon of paint or something like that, okay? Also, when you're closing out on a home like this, just make sure to ask for all the additional materials that is left over as far as like tile and upgrades that you have done to it. So that way, if you break a tile, let's just say, now you can go out to your garage and get that. Now, one thing I've noticed about this house, we have 9-foot ceilings. That would have been an upgrade here. Standard is an 8, but you'll have to upgrade to a 9. Now, another thing that was upgraded here is the luxury laminate flooring here, okay? A lot of people are like, oh, it's laminate flooring, but here's the thing. The laminate flooring now is a very popular thing, and these are like hard composite flooring. They're pretty much scratch resistant, and also you can clean them too as well, but just make sure with the manufacturer, check the manufacturer of what type of cleaning materials you can use on this, because you may etch the flooring. Baseboards here is 6-inch straight edge on the baseboard, so that was an upgrade here. Pretty much everything is all an upgrade. The pony wall here, well, originally there you would have a pony wall. They upgraded on the banister. On this one right here, you can stain them in all different colors, okay? Take you guys straight back. We have a, I believe this is an echo system right here for the thermostat. Here we have an alarm system right here. So this is what they say the smart home alarm system technology. Basically, you can add additional stuff here as well, depending on the type of materials that you guys ordered, because it may not be compatible. So just keep that in mind. So as you can see, This one right here is such a more of an open floor plan because the ceilings are upgraded to a 9-foot ceilings, not like the 1590 that we were in. However, you do have that option too as well. But as you can see how open this is. Now, if you're gonna do that option upgrade here, I would definitely do an 8-foot slide versus the 6-foot slide, because now this slide is nice and large. It brings in a lot of light. Let's go to the back here, see what we have here. You have your standard PVC doors or vinyl doors. The setback on the lot here is roughly about 30 feet. Not all lots are equal. I heard that the lot premiums are going to be anywhere from $2,000 to $30,000. However, all that is an additional upgrade that you can do. One of the structural items that I may consider is to build out a patio cover. Now you guys can do the aluminum patio cover with the concrete. Should be around $16 a square foot. That's with the patio cover and the concrete. But definitely shop around with these aluminum patio cover. You do have an option to do any type of style and color too as well. And the warranties on them are pretty good. I did one for my backyard and I love it. It was the best thing ever. Now, a lot of them, they do make them where they're durable, or you can literally walk on top of it too as well and add that ceiling fan. So you're going to be cutting a lot of the cost by doing that here, especially when you're speccing out the home, okay? Now, keep in mind, these homes are going to be more for, you know, just starting your first home basically, right? Now, this is not like a true custom home or anything like that, but I mean, you could do a little upgrades to the home, and you know, you can tune it up a little bit. All right, let's go back inside. One thing I've noticed here is on the vinyl trimming here, just make sure, and this happens a lot, that all those things get scraped off, even on the weep holes too as well. Sometimes the weep holes can actually get covered for the drainage system, and this is what I'm talking about. The weep holes right here, because when they spray the stucco, what happens is the water needs to run into this little hole and it needs to drain out versus just sitting there. And sometimes what happens is, I notice on the windows here, the beads, right? These beads need to be popped in, and they're very easy to fix. Just make sure on your walkthrough those are handled, okay? Now, what I like about this company is that KBs used to get like a bad rap, but you know what? I actually like KB Homes, especially if you are buying at this price point. They're all about customer service, and I do like that. And they actually do a survey from the salesperson to the superintendent, so their goal is to get a higher survey rating. These are Traverse LED lights. Not all builders will use the Traverse LED lights, okay? As you can see, the countertops here have been upgraded. This is a granite countertop. Now, with the granite countertops here on this center island, one thing that you have to keep in mind, this one has more of a yellow. I don't know if the camera can actually pick this up. However, when you go to the design studio, you may have a product just like this that you see, but also in these contracts on the new home, it states that it may not have the exact same type of stone. And the reason why is because the lining, the veinings are going to be completely different. And that's also with the quartz too and the tile as well. However, if they don't have it, then you have to pick something else. So there's really nothing that you could do about that because you signed a contract. However, if it's completely off, there's a case where we actually did an argument with the builder. Not an argument, more it's a rebuttal, but how do you handle the situation? How do you go up to the chain of command? We were able to get the countertops for free with the waterfall, right? And we were able to get some credit back. But also at the end of the day, the buyers were actually happy. So you have the undermounted stainless steel. That was an upgrade. This faucet right here with this gooseneck, this would also be an upgrade too as well, okay? Just something to keep in mind. As you can see on this one, we have the 42 upper cabinets. The 42 upper cabinets, they go from 36 to 42s. That would definitely be an upgrade. These are some shaker cabinets, which is the style of the cabinets. Now with the style of the cabinets, as you can see now, these are actually full overlays. What are the full overlays? This is basically, if you didn't have these little knobs here, how do you get into them? You can't get into them. So now you're required to get these little hand pulls. Now, with these hand pulls, now you're forced to buy this from them, right? Because you may want more of the modern type, but they charge you more money. However, you want to get this thing done, but if you can, make sure to find out where you want to do your pilot hole, because if you want the modern with the 2 pilot holes, you want to make sure it's adjusted, because if they put it right here and it's a 3-inch or 4-inch, now your handle is going to be way too low when the handle should start right here from the middle. I don't know if this is all making sense to you or not. However, if you give me a call and we go to the design studio together as I earn your business, these are the things I'm going to mention to you at the design studio. One of the upgrades here, we have a pull out, as you can see. Now this is additional upgrade on this pull out versus just having the shelf and reaching all the way back there. All right. So it looks like we have a 4-inch backsplash as well. Appliances here, as you can see, we have the Whirlpool package appliances. This looks like an upgrade. One of the options that I do like is the cook countertop. If you're looking more for that modern style, then at that point you'll have that option to do that for a cost. One thing I want you to take a look at, we haven't talked about for some time, is do we have some ductwork exhaust coming out? Some builders may charge you an additional cost for that, and they will consider it as a structural cost here. Okay. Now these are not soft closing cabinets. You do have the option to do a soft closing cabinets. If you check out like Amazon, you can actually switch these out for a soft closing cabinet. Okay. Now let's take a look at the pantry here. These look like your standard doorknobs. The doors you can upgrade. For a 6-panel door like this is not solid core doors. However, I would definitely just keep this, because it doesn't make any sense at this price point to upgrade the doors. You'll never get your money back. I love these new stoppers right here. I think these are like the coolest thing ever, okay? Coming into the pantry, I'll definitely get rid of this chicken wire and add some wood shelving instead. I feel like they're more sturdy, doesn't fall through the cracks. I believe right up here, this is a upgrade too as well. Everything that you see is pretty much almost an upgrade in this home, especially with this feature wall. This feature wall right here, this is very simple. This is something that you guys can do on your own, and it's not hard to do, okay? It definitely just takes some time. Basically, these are just plywood that are cut and shaved and basically just pasted right on there with a different color. Now you have the option to do the distribute sounds or surround sounds, however you want to do it. One thing I would probably upgrade it is the Cat 6 as far as the option on the resale, because you'll get your money's worth out of that. Now we're gonna make our way upstairs. One thing I've noticed here is that a lot of builders will also give you an option, the straight edge, or straight edge or a bull nose on the cornering. If you want more of the modern style, I definitely would do the straight edge. Now, texture wise, typically builders will give you 4 different types of textures. You got the orange peel right here, you got the knockdown, okay, which is something like this, but they take the trowel and knock it down, or you have the Santa Fe, okay, or you have that skip trowel. I like more like the skip trowel because it's more of a modern finish, and you know, it costs us a little bit more versus the orange peel. Let's make our way upstairs here. Let's see what we have. So the stairs are just probably about 12 stairs or something like that. As we come up, we have a small little loft here. You got the primary. Then we have additional 2 bedrooms here. Now, all this right here would have been a pony wall, but it would make more sense to do the banister. Let's start off with the primary. Primary coming through the door here. 8-foot ceilings on the primary. Now, this one has a single light here. Now, this single light right here is just for a light, and also the switch. You have to identify this. So we have 2. One is for the half hot, which is for the lamp lights here, and one is for a single light. Now, if you wanted to do a upgrade for a pre-wire ceiling fan, just a pre-wire ceiling fan alone is about $250 to $300, depending on the builder. Now, if you want to just do a single light like this and save the cost, right? What you can do is you could just do the Traverse LED lights, but you need to make sure, right, the payload on it is at least 60 pounds. So when you do your structural walk, you need to make sure there's a rack there that can hold it, or they put a 2x4 to support that ceiling fan. If not, your ceiling fan could just fall once it spins. Now, the downside about this is now you need to find a fan that actually has a remote, because there's only a 2 rocker switch, because one controls the half hot, right? And the other one just controls the ceiling fan. But how do you turn on the light? Now you have to have a remote. Now, if you did the pre-wire and you spent the, you know, $275 to $300, let's just say, for the pre-wire, now you can actually have a 3 rocker switch, right? So now you can control the fan, the light, and the half hot. So these are things that you need to think about. Now, if you're going to go ahead and add 4-can lighting, now let's get a 4 rocker switch, because now we're having a designated switch for the 4-can lighting. Again, guys, you guys are not going to know this, and the reason why is because you guys are not into this like how I'm into this, right? Homes are just kind of like, for me, it's like a car thing, right? I could look at a home, I can see the spec, I could tell you what's an upgrade. I could literally walk into a multi-million-dollar home, and I could look at the home, and I can say, hey, you know what? They're using the shittiest air conditioning unit ever, right? They're using the shittiest cable wiring. Like, I could look at it. I could take a look at the finishings of the walls. I can tell you what level grade of finishings they are. Here, let me show you something for an example here. We have some condensation here. The reason why we have condensation is here because this is a dual pane window, right? With the dual pane window, if it's not fully sealed, right? And technically there's really no gas in a dual pane window. Basically, it's a tint on one side, and on the other side is another window. So what happens is it absorbs the heat, so that way the heat doesn't come in. However, one of the gaskets in here is probably, right, not sealed. When it's hot, you create condensation. When you create condensation, now you have rust coming in here, okay? Now, this could actually be fixed and replaced. Now, check the manufacturer warranty, because with the warranty, right, has to do with a third-party company. Now, the seal is probably busted because, as you can see, there's a broken glass up here. So just something that I want you to keep in mind, and I really want to show you the value by hiring us in our company to help you, to walk you through the process of speccing out your home and building out your home, okay? We're just here to help you. We definitely would love to earn your business. There's no cost. It's free. Free 99. That's what we charge you. We have the tub shower combo here. 4-piece fiberglass. Shower head glass here is an option here. Or the window, I'm sorry. Now we got our water closet. Now on this one right here, because we're not in the city of Las Vegas, depending if we're in Henderson, you'll see that you'll have the sprinkler system, because it's actually required, and typically would be connected to your primary bathroom, but however, this one does not have it. Here's your walk-in. Now with your walk-in, we also have your smart panel box here too as well. This is where we would connect your video, your audio, you know, your coax cable, high-speed internet, security system would all be here, okay? One of the features that I would add is here, it looks like we only have a 2-plug. I would probably add one more plug in here. If not, then you're going to be connecting a bunch of outlets, okay? But this is something that you have to, like, kind of think about what you're going to do and plan out your spec. Now, also, the other thing, at this price point, you don't want to overbuild too as well, okay? Because you're definitely going to be paying anything that's above appraisal. And I've noticed a lot of appraisals now are coming in, right? Coming in under, because a lot of these appraisers are being very conservative. So it's just something that you really need to think about. So how much should you go in with the base price? Basically, off the base price percentage-wise, I would say conservatively stay around 10%. That is kind of my number in today's market, okay? That's the only thing about with these new homes too, like the grand opening for this community. Number one, you get like a great, you know, discount because you're really buying at rock bottom, but as homes are selling, they increase the price because they know they can get it, right? However, the bad news is that you can't do too much in an upgrade because then it is not going to appraise. So you have to spend your money wisely. So the money that you have, let me help you allocate it and spec out the home right away, so that way, the right way, so that way you can get as much as value out of the home, because these are the type of homes that you're not going to stay here for the rest of your life. What's going to happen is you'll eventually end up selling it and you'll contact me. And what's great about me selling your home is this. I know your home very well. I can walk into a home and I can pick apart the home. Also, I can help you sell the home because I know all the upgrades and the option. Look, I don't want to toot my own horn. However, I'm just giving you guys a sales pitch right now because I definitely would like to earn your business. But you see, I'm always going to be truthful and honest with you at the end of the day. That's just how I roll, and that's why we are where we are at today. Okay, so this is, I actually kind of like this little space here, but for value-wise, definitely add the extra cabinet. Now you can definitely do 2 sinks, but you won't have counter space. But if I did the 2 sinks, then I would add the 2 cabinets for sure. That's something that I would do. Now, we've got about 8 seconds left, not 8 seconds, but 8% left on this video. Now guys, if you guys are interested in purchasing a home, we definitely would love the opportunity to earn your business. Attic access is right up here. Okay. And don't forget to tune in to the LV Home Experts podcast. The podcast is every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we talk about real estate financing and what's going on with the Las Vegas housing market and just current events here in Las Vegas. Other than that, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you guys want more information about this property, give us a call. We'll be happy to get you all the information you need. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. Guys, be blessed, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. If you guys want to check out all our video home tours, we have over 1,800 video home tours. Just go ahead and click on this video right here. If you guys are in the market and you want to purchase a home and want to get started, visit lvhomeexperts.com. Scan this QR code right now. Also, if you guys just love real estate and want to get into real estate, go ahead and subscribe to our second channel. Until next time, peace.